Hey, I made a thing, finally. It's been a while. Fair warning, okay, for those of you who have been fans of this channel for a while, if any of you are even still left, remember the days of my videos where you would hear things like cars driving in the background, and trains, and birds, and all kinds of stupid shit. Tonight, we seem like we're going to be accompanied to the sound of fireworks, because it is the 4th of July, and there's nowhere I can go to escape from the sounds of everyone celebrating the birth of this great nation. So, I'm hearing them right now as I'm trying to talk. And that's fine. We're gonna just let it ride. I'm already late on this anyway. It's been a while since I've made something, so we're gonna just have to deal. Because that's the case. Alright, full disclosure. Okay, moving on. I did solo this with Beatrix, actually, the Dare to Defy version, and I did not bother uploading the video because Inez got there first, you son of a bitch! It's fine. First come, first serve. It's only fair. I didn't see the point in uploading a video of literally the exact same run that he just did. I'm not gonna be like, hey guys, me too. Like, we share a channel. Like, he did it first, I'll let him have it. Dare to Defy 1, I used Rubicante and Yuffie without the burst or the high armor. And it worked out great. It's just about the timing, really. Mainly when they build a shitload of Brave and make you hit ones, just make sure Yuffie's EX buff is on when that happens, because otherwise they will kill you. No questions asked, you're dead. So, if anyone has questions about that, no, I didn't record that one, I kind of just did it in my own spare time. But that's my Dare to Defy so far. I did the 6 Warrior Quest too. Who did I use? Shit. Noctis, Rem, Aerith, Reigns, Quina, and Yuffie. That was my 6 Warrior Quest, and it worked out great. Aside from that cleanse is annoying when they just wipe out all your buffs. Not a fan of it. What else DFFOO related can I even talk about? Oh yeah, this fight. I could talk about this fight, but I don't think there's really that much to say about it, really. This one really isn't so bad. You want to bring some cleanse, that's them trying to sell Beatrix. Because we already got past that one fight, but they'll buff themselves with a bunch of frame buffs. And, okay, we didn't get past the point. There it is right there. Okay, I'm talking too much, barely even looking. Yeah, right there. So, that's why I'm neglecting to put on Quina straps right now, otherwise that's exactly what I would do. But they're not going to stick, because we ain't pushing this shit off, unless we have cleanse. So thank you, Beatrix, get that shit out of here! We will never see those buffs again. Thank you so much. Yeah, now I can put the traps on, it'll be okay. But first, I want to get to Force Time. Didn't bother bringing a charger, because we didn't need one. Quina and Beatrix work very well together, I've learned. And it makes sense. I mean, with both of them being trap damage characters, that's where most of their damage comes from. Well, Quina's comes from all over the place, but you know what I mean. Her trap damage is also very high. So to pair them both together, that means they can swing at you, your defenses are super high, they're barely going to touch you, you'll be capping damage because of Quina, and traps going off galore. Healing all the while because the Beatrix regen. The two of them together are a great combo. I'm a big fan of the Beatrix Quina combo. I think it's fantastic. And we threw Noctis in here because I don't like taking turns. So, for now, we're going to do the traditional Noctis warp step trick where we just kind of keep rotating, keep attacking the one that's first in line so that we keep jumping in front of their turn. But once we get to Force Time, we're going to switch it up because we're well protected with Beatrix doing what she does. So, when that happens, when we get to Force Time, we're going to utilize some trap damage. So, for example, right here, we wouldn't attack A anymore, we'd attack B. So we jump behind A so A can get hit with not one but 2 traps, and then we just alternate as Force Time is going. And it worked out great. It's not a traditional way to do 0 turns, I mean, especially with like a Noctis setup. Normally you just kind of rush it down and you don't let your enemies take turns at all. But you don't have to do that. You can mix it up, which I don't see a lot of people do. So I figured, you know what? I will do a Noctis 0-turn setup that utilizes heavy trap damage, and it worked out quite well. To cancel their Force Time, I believe... Damn it, I was just about to explain how I believe you have to do brave damage, thunder brave damage, while going into force time. But popping the echo works too, because we used the Noctis FR to start, and then I just used the Beatrix FO, and it can't... Echo, excuse me, and it canceled their force time. So, not much to worry about there. One thing I would say to keep in mind for this fight is the HP requirement, because it's pretty low, and your health is being sapped all the time. But that goes away when you get rid of their force time. You won't be getting health sapped anymore. At least I don't think. I'm trying to even remember now. I did this fight and I already forgot how it works, because I'm over here trying to talk about it. But it worked. That worked out for me, because I noticed we weren't. Yeah. Because if you look at our health right now, it's dropping and dropping and dropping. But towards the end of the fight, we don't end it with full health, but we end it with enough to stay above the requirement. So we're all good there. All good there. What else? What else? Pull plans. I could talk pull plans. I'm not going to go too hard on Ace or Braska. And I do think I'm going to bring Quina to the Ifrit fight. I'm not 100% on that, but I'm leaning towards it. I really am. I don't know much about the mechanics, but Quina's just so damn good. I might bring Quina to that. We'll see. We'll see. That's subject to change. I don't know. There is another 6 Warriors quest coming up. Another, we just had one. We're getting another one, which is kind of cool. And who's on the banner? All it says is new and returning. So who could it be? Who knows? I guess we'll see. So will I pull on that banner? I don't know, because nobody knows what the fuck is on it. Kind of makes it hard to save for shit. But hey, I guess we'll see when the time comes. Astos, though, is that his name? Remember? Might pull for him. I hear he's good. I don't know why. Some nerd will explain to me why. So bring it on, whoever wants to be the designated nerd in the comments. Tell me why he's so good and why he's so hyped, because I'll be real with you, I have no fucking idea. So come forth, nerds, and explain it to me. And to anyone else who may happen to stumble upon it. So your knowledge would be greatly appreciated. And I'm sorry I called you a nerd, whoever you are that answers this question first. I am considering maxing out the Greatsword Ultimate Weapon. I used to have one, 5 out of 5, back when I was using Mr. Jack Garland, but I dismantled it because I don't use him anymore. But I'm thinking about maxing it out again. I don't know what I'm going to get rid of, but I'm thinking about it. For characters like Beatrix, Orin, whenever he comes out. Which, okay, I need a bitch. Why the fuck did they delay Orin? Why'd they do that? He was who I was most excited about coming up, and they fucking delayed him. And I'm not gonna lie, that pisses me off. I wanted Orin. He's easily my favorite character from Final Fantasy X. He's one of my favorite tanks to use. I don't use tanks that much, but I love me some Orin. So, what the fuck? Justice for Orin. This is bullshit. I wanted to pull for Orin now. And I can't now. And I'm not happy about it. And I know I'm not the only one. So, Square, what the fucking fuck? Why are you delaying Orin? I mean, shouldn't that have been his prime right there? And you're gonna just delay him and make him worthwhile for less time? Unless you have some grand plan up your sleeve that I don't know about. Bring us Orin. Is that who the mystery thing is gonna be? Is that what they're doing? And they're like, new and returning. Who is this? I'm like, did they just fucking put Orin in there and go, who's it gonna be? Is that what they did? I guess we'll find out. I had to just cut out a bunch of what I was saying, because in the middle of talking you just hear all these. If it's a couple pops here and there in the background, but if it's just exploding right in my face, it's a little much as I'm trying to speak. So I said we're gonna have to deal, but I'm doing my best not have it be overwhelming. I don't even know if you guys can hear it, but I sure hear it as I'm trying to do this, and It's not making this easy. It's not. I'm too easily distracted. But that's okay, because we're almost done. We only have 3 more minutes of rambling to go. And like I said, okay, yeah, we're about midway through Force Time. And I don't think I needed to wait as long as I did to use the burst effects for Quina and Beatrix. I don't think I needed to wait as long, but I figured we're doing fine keeping them at bay as is, so might as well just utilize that extra damage in Force Time to pop those attacks. That was the logic there. Maybe I could have gotten this done faster if those effects were just on for longer. I don't know. It doesn't matter because it all worked out just fine anyway. I did kind of wear Noctis pretty thin though. I was not expecting to nearly run out of his burst effect before we even got to Force Time, but that almost happened. We had 1 turn left on it, and I had to pop it. I know this was a little while ago, but I was too busy bitching about the fact that Oren's not here to actually talk about what I'm doing. I've already explained what I'm doing. I don't think it needs much more explanation, because at this point, it kind of plays itself. You really want to just alternate between targets and make sure that your turns jump behind whoever's coming next. Like, as right now, I'm attacking B so that A can have this shit happen to him. Look at all that. You're gonna hit me, and then, hey, fuck you, have some more. That is where most of our damage is coming from. Right there. I know you guys heard that one. I know you heard that one. That one was low and booming and wow. I'm doing my best here, okay? So now, we have 3 turns left. We're gonna just keep cooking. See, that's one thing that's a little awkward about Quina, if you're trying to utilize the trap damage, is her FR breaks the targets and therefore pushes their turns back. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I want them to take turns. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to press it. I'm sure I could have, and it would have been fine, but look at that. We didn't even need to. We didn't even use either one of Quina's FRs. And we didn't need to because there's Bahamut to blast you right in the face, do lethal damage. I only went in just in case this didn't kill. We could have Quina on the very next turn with 2 FRs geared up to seal the deal. But not necessary. This fight is done. Wasn't so bad. I'd ask who you guys brought, but I don't know. Most of you soloed this shit with Beatrix anyway. But either way, who'd you bring? Thanks for watching.